Hey, it's Lemon. Welcome to the Backlogs. I've got a riddle for you all. When is a king not a king? When he's a puppet. And that will never be more clear than today's challenge run. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out exactly what happens when you play Civilization 5 while only following your advisor's advice. Come on out, Carl. You're being let out on good behavior. Don't screw it up this time. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with this game, Civilization is a game that lets you pick a well-known country, then play out the timeline of history and see what changes or improvements you can make. Do you become a great leader who unites the people of Earth? Do you advance science to the point of star travel and find new worlds to inhabit? Or do you just become a murder hobo with no allegiances to anyone? Cause god dang it, Sid Meier, you included a unit called a giant death robot, and if you think that I'm not gonna use that, you'd be... So with that little bit of understanding out of the way, let's get into it. I made one of the very few decisions I actually get to make in this game, and chose to be the Egyptians, because they get a bonus to building wonders, and wonders are too good to pass up. Hopefully my advisors see it that way as well. And here we have the advisor page. Here you can find your 4 advisors: Masters of Economics, Military Might, Cultural Investments, and Science. Also known as Carl, 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 and Carl. Normally, Carl loves to pull you in 4 different directions, but this time the Carls all unanimously agree. It's time to build a city. Alright then, city it is. Say hello to our capital, Thebes. Normally, I'd rename it to something awesome, like Cheeseland, or Bob. But Carl hasn't suggested that I rename the city, so rename the city I shall not. Alright, let's see what we're doing next. Oh god, it's starting already. Economics Carl wants me to improve the city, Military Carl wants me to research archery, Culture Carl is worried about whether or not she'll have a job tomorrow, and Science Carl wants me to research mining. Like I said, 4 different directions. All the time. What to do, what to do. Well, first off, the warriors can hang out in the city until I'm told otherwise. Let's start there. And now, instead of reading and rereading what my Carls are thinking aloud, I introduce to you the way that we decide the majority of our future decisions. Behold, the suggestion icon. Rather than constantly hitting that advisor tab, which would make the game take days, we can get a quick, conclusive suggestion about what to do with our cities right here in the production tab. Right now, the only advisor making any suggestions is my economic advisor, who suggests we build a monument. Alright, monument it is. And now, we need to choose a research. Bit more even spread this time around. Looks like we've got mining, animal husbandry, and pottery all up for grabs today, with no obvious winner. In situations like this, I get the final say, and considering we're sitting on some silver mines in our territory, I guess that makes the most logical sense. So mining it is. Now we just pass our turn over and over again until... there we go, mining. Oh, and I got a new policy. Basically, if you generate enough culture points, you can get small bonuses for your civilization based on the way you want to run your country. This is yet again another point in the game where Carl keeps his grubby little mitts off my throne, so I get to decide what we're going to lean into. Tradition is the best for small empires, and since that's what we currently are, let's go ahead and do that. Now then, more research. Pottery wins this time. Good deal. Now here's the thing. I have no idea what kind of civilization we're making here. Sometimes the Carls are torn on what to focus on, but other times it's like there's a secret plot of some kind that I'm not aware of. Sailing? Really? I mean, we've got this entire continent to explore still, but if you say so. God, why are you guys so hard for sailing? You know what? It's a split. We're gonna focus on making Thebes better first. Let's learn us the calendar. We finally have a worker. And a scout on the way, I guess. Cool, cool. Now, normally you can tell your worker to think about very specific projects. Maybe we want to build farms, or maybe we want them to build a road between our cities. Plenty of options to choose from. But not today. No, today we're gonna let the worker decide what to do. I'm sure they'll make good choices. And while he does that, let's learn a little animal husbandry. Personally, I'm hoping we get to be the ones that create the zonkey. That'd be fun. Oh, hey, would you look at that? We have neighbors. Korea, huh? Nice to meet you, friendo. A little judgy for the first encounter, but yeah, I'll let it slide for now. Normally, we would have a lot of options when it comes to other countries. You can declare war, trade resources, tell the entire world you're buddies, and everything in between. But unless Carl suggests anything of the kind, I'm just gonna passively acknowledge Korea's existence and move on with my life. Now, my advisor suggested that I use scouts to explore the land and find new allies and city-states to make deals with, but that's boring. I didn't become king to lead a band of explorers around the map. Can't they explore by themselves? Oh, yeah, they can. Alright then. And would you look at that? Finding city-states already. Good job, team. Keep up the good work. Uh-oh. that barbarians? Ooh, that's barbarians. Okay, well, shit. I guess we can't really do anything about that until someone suggests it. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, hey, a golden age. Essentially, this tells me that my empire is super happy with how things are going and is extra productive for the next 8 turns or so. Considering I haven't made any real decisions for the past 500 years, that's pretty good. I should avoid playing while playing more often. I learn how to make wheels, struggle to decide whether or not to make a settler or a chariot, get sent a request to help fight against the barbarian hordes, which I immediately ignore. Sorry, Genoa. Carl says no. Then create a settler who, you guessed it, has suggestions on where to go. There's a few barbarians down that way, so let's go over here. Ooh, math! I love math! Maybe in another 4,000 years we'll be able to start a YouTube channel revolving around manipulating it, in what some might call a challenge format. Who knows? The Earth is young. I discover how to make bronze, then immediately celebrate that fact by creating a new city. Memphis. Can I rename this one? No? Alright then. Oh hey, we finished our first culture tree. We get a nice little bonus from doing that, so that's cool. Not quite sure where to go next though. Oh, hello there. You're new. Damn, nice beard. Oh, your golden bulls are nice too, I guess. Okay, bye! We learn how to ride horses, then ignore 2 city-states pretending to be actual countries. Aw, look at you, that's so cute. Also, I don't know about the rest of you watching, but it's getting really hard to let the advisors keep picking things. There's so many buildings that would vastly improve these 2 cities of ours. Why do you want horses in stables? Seriously, every time production finishes, I find myself praying for a builder or a wonder. Anything useful. Please, God, just let me pick something that actually helps! Ah well, I guess this is what being Puppet King is all about. What? We did? Well, alright then. I guess that Auto Scout was feeling pretty ambitious today. What's this? A library? Well, alright. Finally, an investment in technology. Thank God. I was starting to get really worried that you all— And we're back to trying to convert the entire world to boat Mormonism. Awesome. Look, we even have a monument to our almighty God. The lighthouse. May its rays forever dissipate the fog that covers the earth. There was a brief bit of panic when a barbarian tribe stole our single worker, but a few shots fired from Memphis and some chariot archers squashed that nonsense pretty quickly. I guess investing in archery, horseback riding, and the wheel was a good idea. Good on you, Carl. What the hell is— Oh God, I forgot about this screen. Oh no, and there's suggestions. Well, I guess we should use our money on something. Time to pay to win. Oh, we also entered the medieval era at some point. So that's cool, I guess. Again with the ocean stuff? Why can't we just stay on our own little continent? It's busy enough over here as it is. Do we really need to drag other lands into this? I guess we do. Whatever, I'm going back to my room. Wake me up when you need my help deciding how best to worship the sea. Oh, right now? Okay, well, we could focus on piety and push forward with cultural advances, or we could dive headfirst into capitalism and focus on sea routes. You know what? Screw it. Worship the ocean. Let's focus on appeasing its angry waves and tides before we try to tame it for gold. Guys, look! It's John Dark Souls! Look at him go, taking on an entire barbarian horde by himself. Oh. You know what? That actually looks like his cousin, Jimmy Lightspirits. I make a few Louisiana purchases, feel a bit betrayed when I find out that the Persians have completed the pyramids instead of me, then make myself feel better by buying up more land. You know what? Screw it. You win, Carl. Have a boat. Go explore the world with it. God damn it. Give a Carl a ship, and he'll want astronomy. Give a Carl astronomy, and he'll want a caravel. Tell Carl he already has a trireme, and that should be enough, and he'll start demanding that we make rivers inside the city so he can ride his boats at home. And on it goes. Where it stops? Fuck if I know. Oh, Russia. It stops in Russia, apparently. I gotta be honest, this is both the most relaxing and most stressful game of Civ 5 that I have ever played. Everything is automated, and the few times I have to actually click something, I just click the one with more symbols next to it. But it still stresses me out sometimes when the Carls give me choices that I would never make. Like, why do you guys want scouts? I know all I care to know about this world. This is just a waste of coin that could have been used on ships. There. Thank you. Glad you finally came to your senses. Wait a minute, am I on board for boats now? Oh God, when did that happen? Hold on, wait, something isn't— Boat Mormons are life. Boat Mormons are love. To ask questions is to resist, and to resist is futile. The medieval era comes and goes, the Renaissance era passes by in much the same fashion, and before you know it, we— Gunpowder! Explosives! Sweet flame of victory, I have found you! Too long have we looked to the ocean waves for support. Too long have we invested in the current and the tides. Nay, the time of the ocean is over. The time of flame has begun. And yet, perhaps there is something to this whole boat thing. The ocean is the one weakness that our cleansing fire has, after all. The Russian Empire thinks itself safe. Perhaps my advisors suspected— no, knew that this day was coming. A day when fire would need to cross the sea. A good day. A glorious day. Not today, perhaps, but soon. For behold, we have completed the sea's culture track. We have appeased whatever gods may lie in the deep, dark waters below. And now, with their blessing, we may use their currents in our favor. I will have order. I will have perfection. I will have... Where did... The hell, man? Where did this come from? I haven't even done anything to you yet. What the hell is happening out there? I get lost in religious zealotry for 100 years and suddenly the whole world is fighting amongst themselves? Seriously, what happened? I'm actually confused. Should I be concerned? More ships? Alright, if you say so. I just work here. Huh. Looking a little deeper than surface level, the majority of my advisors woke up today and chose violence. Some of them want to fight against the barbarians, which I'm perfectly okay with. The rest of them want to fight the Korean Empire. That one's a bit harder to get behind. So long, barbarian neighbors. I hope you can find peace in knowing that your death brings every player who's ever had a bad start in Civ 5 joy. Alright, hold up. I may be half asleep at the wheel here, but what the hell is Carl thinking? I've got 3 ships to choose from. One is distinctly better than the others, the Ironclad, and only costs time and coal to make. I have 8 coal, so we have no shortage of resources there. So why, on God's good great earth, is he suggesting that I make a frigate, which costs iron, which I only have 1 of? Why wouldn't I just... And that's why it makes perfect and complete sense to pick the frigate or caravel instead of the Ironclad. If you have any further questions, please refer to page 738 of your civilian handbook. Carl is still pretty excited about the concept of liberating Stockholm. Oh wow, I just noticed that. That's fucking ironic as hell. Well, I guess we can start moving our troops over that way. Carl wants war. I guess we'll give them a... Hello there. What knife? What? I mean, hello. Open borders, you say? Sure thing, friend. No problem. Anything for a friend of my country. Which you are. My friend. You know, that's an awful lot of soldiers you're just marching into my territory there. It almost seems premeditated. Oh my god, the Carls were right. That's it. Power up the base cannon. What? Oh, come on. The base cannon wasn't even fully charged. Though I do appreciate the fact that you understand my country's affection for shiny things. Oh, all right. I accept. Gotta unload this base somewhere, though. Sorry, Warsaw. Wrong place, wrong time. And there we go. Problem solved. You know, running a puppet empire has been going pretty well for us so far. Let's continue the trend. Puppets within puppets. Man, you sure changed your tune. I guess it probably helped that you had front row seats to Warsaw's basification, but still. And just in time, for Carl has created a new mode of spreading our holy fire across the land. Behold, the Temple of Fire and Sky has begun. Now if only the gods, or my advisors, would give me a sign. I am but a humble servant. Only point me in the direction, and I shall obey. It shall be done. While I don't relish the idea of a one-sided battle, one does question when a battle against fire has ever been an even fight. Such is the way. Such is our way. For it would seem that my advisors have known all along, yet again, that this is how it would end. My enemies, resting on their laurels and blissfully unaware of the machines of metal and fire preparing to fly overhead. The sound of air ripping open as death races across the sky, faster than the sound itself. This is what we wanted, after all. This is all we've ever wanted. Fire and sea, together as one, destroying anything in their way. Destroying... Ugh, my head. What happened? Last thing I remember is... Are we at war with Russia? Hello? Oh, God, what's going on here? Jesus, are those fighter planes? How long was I out? Oh, no. No. How did this happen? How did it come to this? Did we start this? Did I start this? I didn't want this. I never wanted this. I just wanted to relax for a few hours. There's no reason to... Oh, God, no. Am I cursed? Is that it? Literally every game I play ends in firebombs. Hell, I wasn't even playing this time around, and it still resulted in fire and bombs. Oh, God. Oh, God, get out of there. Am I researching dynamite? Oh, thank God. Russia decided to unconditionally surrender. I guess now the madness can end. What? Why? They peacefully surrendered. Why does it have to end in fire? Why do you want this? Why are you doing this, Carl? Why do you keep researching different methods of delivering death? Oh, good God, no. Please stop. Please no more. We're not playing with fire here anymore. We're playing with God. Do you have any idea what'll happen if... We did it. I don't know how, but we beat the buzzer and stopped the madness before Carl could let loose the dogs of war. Mac, take our good friend here and put him back in one of the holding cells. The deeper and darker, the better.
It wasn't me. It was Lemon. Lemon made me do it.
I'm right here.
Not you. The real Lemon. The one who...
Huh. That was weird. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed your stay, maybe consider subscribing and or doing the YouTube things to tell YouTube that I YouTube. Other than that though, that's all I've got. Take care of yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you all again soon.